What's going on, fellas? I've got here in front of me a 2008 Chevy Impala. I'm going to use this car to point out to you the location of the important fuses and relays for the operation of your cooling fans. We've got two. This is for the passenger side, this one's on the driver's side. And I'm spinning these fans here because that's what I first do as a troubleshooting step. I like to see if I can turn the fan blades by hand, because if I can't, then I know that the motor is seized and should be replaced. Other troubleshooting steps I can do with the fan, I can tap the back of the fans. Sometimes bad connections will form inside of the windings for the fan motor. And if I tap on that, I can restore it. Keep in mind, sometimes if you're tapping on the fan or if you start spinning the fan by hand, it can start to go off under its own power. So be able to pull your hand away quickly. One other thing you can do is you can disconnect the connector that's to the fan, and you can check to see if you measure power across those two terminals. If you measure power across those two terminals, but the fan's not turning, then you know that the fan is no good. But moving on to the fuses and the relays, we're gonna check those, pull on the tab on either side of this fuse box cover. There are 3 fuses involved with this circuit. There are the obvious fan fuses. So this one here is the passenger side J-case fuse. This provides power mostly for the passenger side fan. And there's another large fuse here. This one is mostly for the driver's side fan. There's also an overlooked fuse, and that's going to be this 15 amp fuse here. Power from this fuse is used for the relays. So if that fuse is blown, these relays will not come on. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Fan relay number 2 is a 5-pin relay. It is not interchangeable with any of these other relays. However, 1 and 3, those are 4-pin relays. So we could take out a relay and we could swap in, we could swap in the AC relay and see if the fan starts to work after that. One other troubleshooting step I can give you for the passenger side fan is we can take out the fan number 3 relay and we can connect these 2 pins together with a wire. That will result in the fan turning over because you'll be sending power directly to it, bypassing the relay and the computer that controls the relay. So just a troubleshooting step there for you. Now, I hope that this was helpful and that it was a good starting point for you. Please do let me know if you have any questions, or more importantly, any advice about troubleshooting the cooling fans on your Chevy Impala.